Hi guys, it's me Jay again. You're not allowed to be sick of me because I promised you 7 videos and I really thought I had more videos than I did, but I really only have like 2 videos. I posted the Valentine's playlist and the quiz, and then before that I posted the Dollar Tree haul and the Brand Fryers reaction. That's 4. But Valentine's related videos, you only got 3, really. No, 2. This is gonna be the 3rd one. So yeah, I might have to just delete my channel because I don't know if I could give you 4 more videos after this. But I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try to get all the videos out tonight. So I might film 2 videos tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna film. The first video is gonna be exposing myself, Valentine's Day edition. So I got this idea from Key Casanova. Like, she just spoke about like her past experiences with men from like preschool. I really can't think that far back because I know like when I was like because when I went to elementary school here before I went to Trinidad, like because when I went to Trinidad, like all that Valentine's stuff was like cut out because I went to like an old girls school and like primary school, and I wasn't going nowhere to meet boys really. And then when I started high school is when, but like I know like when I was in elementary, like I had like my little fake boo things that only lasted for like a day. And then like when I went to like private school, before I went to Catholic school, when I went to private school, it had like, they used to give like, I know like we used to get Valentine's every Valentine's. They used to come home with a whole bunch of Valentine's like cards and stuff, because everybody's parents would just buy like the box of Valentine's and put like everybody's name in the whole class on some Valentine's. So that's one thing I could have like always looked forward to. I get some candy and stuff too. That was nice. Some private school people, every holiday they had it down pat. But in Catholic school, that was it. That was the end of Valentine's, really and truly. And like I know like now I may look like really, I was more outgoing before. Like I'm quite reserved now in comparison to how I was before. But boys, and to this day, boys don't like me. They really don't. And you're about to see that. You're about to see that boys don't like me. So anyway, let's get into the video.
The heights of greatness, we see myself with the stars and the spaceships. Coming on me, nigga, to the dot when I'm in this. Every time I'm a trip to my deck, me crazy. The heights of greatness, big some, me kinda check, Bill, get on a place, I'm gonna reach for. The heights of greatness, so got so tired. The heights of greatness. Eric Williams was a great man.
I can't remember the elementary school stories that well, so I'm gonna have to tell you about high school. So I'm not calling no names. So my first Valentine's Day was in Form 1. I had to be like, I think I probably just turned 13. I was like, this relationship really only lasted like a month, if that much. It really was, to be honest, it really could have been shorter than a month. I don't remember how this relationship started exactly. But like when I first started secondary school, I was friendly to I used to talk to every single person, like everybody, whether I knew you or not. Like, hi. I used to tell everybody I loved, because I was just that girl. Like, everybody needs love. And like in high school, because I watched a lot of TV, so I'm like, people get bullied in high school, and I want to make sure that everybody knows that they're loved and stuff. So I'm gonna say hello to and people in Trinidad. They really wasn't for that American that American stuff. They were not for it. So I would like, some people, they spoke back to me, like weird people like myself, they spoke back to me. But like the hot girls and hot boys, it was like, but I must have picked up like a few Johns along the way, So I had got me like a little boyfriend thing. But this is what happened first. It was originally a friendship. I don't know how the friendship started though, to be honest. But I know like on like Carnival Friday, so like 7 years ago, that's OD. But anyway, yeah, because I was 13, I could have just counted it from there. Yeah, that was 7 years ago. So like 7 years ago on this day, because it was like Carnival Friday. And like we had school jump up, which is like, jump up is like carnival. If like you're Caribbean, you know what carnival is. If you're American, carnival is like not like the carnivals you have with like the Ferris wheels and stuff. It's like I don't want to say a festival. It's just like I can't explain it. You'll have to look it up. I'll try to like insert some clips or something. I have a carnival playlist, but it's like a thing in like a lot of Caribbean countries. Trinidad, I know especially, has it. So we had jump up, and they were like, do you like so and so? But I always got that question, like, and it was never like in no nice way, because they'll be like, do you like so and so? And then they laugh and talk about you afterwards, like, do you see her? Like, she's ugly, she has the nerve to like people. And I really was not in a good state looks wise then at all. But yeah, and then the teachers, they used to come and they used to warn you about like the big boys, they're preying on you, and like, stay away from them. And they was really against love at that school. But yeah, so they was like, do you like him? And I was like, nah. Like, knowing I did like him. Did I really like him, or did I just like anybody at the time? I don't know. But yeah, so I was like, no, like, are you crazy? Why would you say that? What made you think that? And then he had caught a little attitude because he's like, I like you and you don't like me, don't talk to me. Like, what are you talking to me for? And then I didn't realize. And then afterwards, it's like, okay, we're a couple. It's like, oh my gosh, babe, I love you. And I was young and dumb. Like, that's how afterwards, like, now that I think about it, like, you really can't blame people because they just be saying that. Like, as soon as you're in a relationship, like, I love you, it just feels right. But it's not love at all. But yeah, so on Valentine's Day, I can't remember how I got it, but I remember I felt so special because I walked in that class. Not even I walked in I think he brought it into the class, and but like everybody was getting like their gifts and stuff when we got like break. And he brought me this teddy bear, and everybody, like, it was in a bag and stuff. It was so nice. I felt so special. And everybody, like, all of my classmates was like, ooh, Janine. And I was like, oh my gosh, yay. But then I had to buy him back a bear, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what happened to the bear. I'm gonna tell you what happened to the bear right now, because we're talking about tragedies. That was cute, right? That he brought me that bear and whatever. I brought him back a bear. It was a thing. I had to ask. I think he asked me something like that because I didn't get him anything because I wasn't expecting anything. And I bought him back a beer, so he got it like the weekend, like the Monday after or whatever. I don't know where I got money from, to be honest. I must have had like some money saved or something. I told you that relationship did not last more than a month. If you want to know why if you want to know like the whole thing of that relationship, comment down below. I'll tell you. I'll save that story for another day. And like the new school year started, you not fresh meat no more, and it had some new fresh meat. And he found some new fresh meat that he liked. That's fine. Of course, I was like heartbroken. Of course, because I really thought we were gonna get back together eventually. He really did not want no parts of me at all. But anyway, he found some new fresh meat that he liked, and he gave her my beer that I bought him. I'm dead. It was not Valentine's Day. It was not nothing like that. That relationship did not last long. Him and her, it probably lasted longer than me and him. But he gave her that beer. But shortly after that, she broke up with him. But anyway, he gave her that beer. And everybody was talking about it. Everybody, and I felt like that was disrespectful, my guy, because how you gonna try to play me like that? So I went home. And like nobody was home. I was home alone because I got home early before my mom. And I cut that beer up. I made sure there was no fluff left in that beer. The heart, the ears, everything was cut up, and then I threw it outside. Not even wait for the garbage. I just threw it out the back door and did not look back. And that was that. So after that, we never really spoke again. After the breakup. And that's the thing that's be hurting me, because don't nobody want to be like my friend afterwards, really. They don't really be caring about me. But anyway, next. So that was the first one. The second one, the Valentine's Day after that was okay. That was a pretty chill Valentine's. That was a nice Valentine's Day, to be honest. I was with that person for a long time, like 4 years. But the first Valentine's Day, like, we were supposed to travel, like, home together. And I'm like, I'm feeling a little sad because I'm like, why don't you want to, like, he told me, I can't remember what he told me, but Valentine's Day is in February, like I said, and Carnival is in February too. So he must have had, like, some practice or something for like panorama, which is like steel pan is a national instrument in Trinidad, and like they have like competitions and finals and whatever during that time. So he must have told me like he had like pan practice or something like that, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. But you know, like fresh love, you want to be like, I want to be around you all the time. So I was a little sad and whatever. I was like, okay. And then the next day, I can't remember why I had got him. I got him something, but he was like, I didn't get you nothing back because like I had practice. I didn't have time to get you anything. So I'm like, I was disappointed, but I was like, oh, okay. But then this is when I really started to feel bad because everybody passing by was like, oh, I think I got him a beer. And he was like, oh, he got you a beer? And I was like, no, I got him a beer. And they was like, what did he get you? And I was like, nothing. But then I went back into class, like that was like the whole morning before like the first period. So I went back in class and like this boy, he sat right in front of me and he's like, yo, check your bag. I saw somebody like take something out your bag or something like that. So I went in my bag and what did I see? It was like a little silver necklace. I got jewelry, but that's it. The standards was high after that. So I'm like, what? Because first of all, we're like school children. I know that must have cost them like a couple $100 in TT or whatever. But like, we're not working. We're in school, so like, I was very appreciative. That's it. I don't think I got nothing like any Valentine's Day after that. But yeah, that's set the standard like very high. Very, very high. Like I appreciated that. But like the play, like he didn't play me. He never really played me like that. Especially like during Valentine's Day. So he could get a pass, but like that was one thing. And then so after that now, when I never had after him, I never really had no Valentine's Days with nobody in school. Like high school after that. That was like my relationship for the rest of high school. So I came out to America. My first Valentine's Day, single, yeah, very single after him. And I came to America. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get a new boyfriend. It doesn't matter. Or like I'm gonna have like a little yeah with the yeah, you know. So it doesn't matter. So I'm like, I have time. I thought a month would be enough time to just have like, so I could like at least have somebody to like spend Valentine's Day with. They don't have to be my boyfriend after that. But I was very like, God, I feel like that was God humbling me because I had liked this boy, right? And like, I thought he liked me too. And everybody else thought he liked me too. But then we was like, we would have like lunch together. This is when I started college, by the way. And like we were sitting there during lunchtime. I think like some other people, we was like chilling with like some other people. Like it was us, and then we met up with some other people. And like we sitting like in the atrium, but like from the certain part, like from the atrium, you could see like up into the library. Like in the library, there's like parts like with like some windows like by the bookshelf. But like it was like some girls sitting by the window, and they was writing their numbers on books and putting it up against the window. And they was texting each other. And I was like, yeah, this man definitely does not care about me at all. And then like I think like 2-3 days, like a day before Valentine's Day, I found out he had a girlfriend. I'm like, what? So yes, I was very, very shattered. But I still dressed up for me, and I went to school like what I thought was a baddie. It really wasn't. It was just bad looking. And yeah. And I still ended up being with him on Valentine's Day. Not in that way. In a friendly way. Platonic way. And I bought Pizza Hut, I bought Taco Bell, I bought McDonald's, and I stuffed my face. And I came home and danced in the mirror. That was the start of of an era. Okay? So the Valentine's Day after that, I was actually talking to someone for like a couple months since like December. He might see this, he might not see this. If he see this, oh well. My bad, bro. But anyway, yeah, so I was talking to somebody. Everything was going like fine and dandy. But then like the week before Valentine's Day, he just started moving like mad static. Like, what was the problem? Like, I didn't understand like what I could have done to like make him act this way. Like, he just vanished at first, and then, which was strange to me because you go from texting me every day to just vanishing like a week or two before. The thing is, I didn't even want nothing at the time. Just like a happy Valentine's Day would have been fine for me. But anyway, it was like a whole big thing. Like, we almost like stopped talking completely. Yeah, Me and Janine not even like that. I'm talking to other people anyway, and and whatever. So I'm like, damn, because like in my mind, I'm like, what could I have done that was that bad for him to act like this towards me? Because I had called him before, like earlier that day, and I was like, oh, I called and he didn't answer the phone, and then he texted me. He was like, you called me? I was like, yeah, I just called to show you my hair, because I always show him my, like at the time that it was like a thing that I would like show him my hair, and like I actually made an effort to like comb my hair and stuff, and he was like, oh, okay. I'm like, bro. And then after that, like, we resolved the issue and whatever. Agreed it was like a miscommunication because I didn't actually speak to him. He said that to like somebody else. It's like she misinterpreted or whatever. She probably didn't. He probably had a girlfriend in the first place or whatever. You never know. But yeah, he probably had a girlfriend. But I'm telling you why I said that. So yeah, he vanished again like the week before Valentine's Day. I'm like, yeah, I don't really expect much out of him. Like, we're really not on the best of terms right now, and it's just like out of the blue. So I really don't know where I stand with him. So then he hit me with some BS too, like, oh yeah, I wasn't in like, I don't think I was in a good place or something like that. I don't know. He could really not have been in a good place. Like, mental health matters, but I just feel like that man was from hell. Sorry, bro. Like, you be watching my videos and stuff, and like, we cool, but whew, he put me through it.
It does not change what I said. I said what I said.
Valentine's Day, he didn't text me. He didn't say nothing. Not even happy Valentine's Day. And that's really, I would have took that, to be honest. But I was going, like, I was crazy at the time because I was young. I was like 19. I was going to buy this man AirPods for Valentine's Day. What's wrong with me? I don't know. I was crazy. But anyway, so yeah. So he didn't say nothing to me at all, but I went out with my friends. And like, you know, you drinking and they playing like all the love songs, and I was like, I kind of miss him. Like, oh my gosh, I was a little sad, to be honest, because still I did not understand like what I did. And then like, obviously, like, that's the worst time to be feeling like that, because you have to see like everybody else like happy and, you know, in love, and you just like, dang. And but that kind of, at the time, I was like, maybe it's just something wrong with me. Like, since I came to America, I was just like, but I feel like that was just to humble me at the time, because I, like, when I left Trinidad, I was very cold. I thought I was the hottest thing since God invented the sun, and I was ready to take everybody's man. I was ready. And these American men did not bat an eyelash. To this day, they still don't bat an eyelash at me. Oh, you know who bats an eyelash at me? The man, like, on the app, they be like, sour. They be trying to talk to me, but they be trying to talk to everybody. That's the kind of men, like, people's uncles, people's grandfathers, homeless people. Those are the kind of people that try to talk to me. But anyway, so yeah. And I told you what happened with that other person, like the worst day ever and all that. So I was just like, dang, why people keep doing me? Like, it must be something with me. And like, that was always the biggest issue, because I'm like, what am I doing to make every single person treat me this way? I don't understand it. But now I just know it was like it was like the things that, it was me, and it wasn't like something. It is something wrong with me in a sense, but it's nothing to do with like features or like personality, really. It was like what I was allowing, I think. And I think it was the discontentment with being like, because now I'm gonna get to that afterwards. But yeah, or maybe not, because y'all don't really need to know. But I'm gonna tell you anyway, because I'm gonna make a point. I may be helping somebody else, so I'm trying to save you from having to go through 4 Valentine's days like me. Probably was with his girlfriend on Valentine's Day, all I know, because that's usually what men do. I didn't know men like I do now. Me and like my friends from work now, not the same friends I went out with the day before. I went out with my friends from school. So me and my friends from work, we had like a Valentine's Day sleepover thing, right? We had a B&B. I can't remember where it was, but we did that. He's like, I can't remember. I think he texted me that day or whatever, and I was texting him back or whatever. He's like, oh, you should have told me pull up, and and whatever. Now, I'm not saying that he was not genuinely interested in me. But you tell me what that sounds like to you. The next Valentine's Day. Now this is the real cake topper. This was last year. And this was the end of the end. This was not no back and forth. This was not getting dumped on Valentine's Day. This was 2020. The way my year went. And like this man now, that was what I thought was at the time. But I was like, this is love. Yes, this is it. I reach you outgoing. This is it. I love the man, bad, like you know her spice, and I really love the boy. That was me.
I love you so much, like you even need to love yourself.
I just felt like I had never felt like this kind of love and stuff before. But I was not experienced with those kinds of men because America, it's something admirable about the New York men. They just come and they let you know they come, and like most of the time you just choose to keep dealing with them. Most of the time they're on you, you just keep dealing with the bad treatment. But now these Caribbean men now, they will trick you, they will sweet you up and make you think, you know, yeah, it's this and this is XYZ, but it's really ABC. But he was moving away, and it's like, oh, Valentine's Day, bad man don't do Valentine's Day, and whatever. I'm like, I deserve the world. I deserve flowers and this and that and that and that. I'm like, I do this and this and this and this and that for you, and this is how you treat me. Why you acting like this? Are you dumb, my nigga? So then he called me. Like, he used to FaceTime me every day, but then suddenly the calls started slowing down. He's always on the block, chilling. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, it's Valentine's Day, stay inside with me and talk to me. What is wrong with you? But no, you want to be on the block, sweating. Why? So he called me on the block because they have like Wi-Fi on the court, they would say. And he called me, but he was not talking to me. He was talking to everyone around him, and that aggravates my soul. Like, why are you calling me to not talk to me? That pissed me off. So I just hung up the phone, and then that was it. Like, he started arguing with me. Like, he did not like try to be like, what's wrong with you? He's just like, watch how you getting on that girl. And then we did not talk for a while. But I was trying to do like some reverse psychology or something. Like, it's either you step it up or you're gonna lose me. Because it's like, you want this person, but that person is not doing what they need to be doing. And it's like, it's either, you know, you choose me or you lose me, period. And he did not choose me. But guess why? He was acting like that in the first place. Because, like, you got me accustomed to a certain way of life. You acted a certain way to get me. You acted good for a good, like, couple months. For a good 5 months, we were kosher. And then you just started acting funny. But you know why he was acting funny? He had a girlfriend. He had like, he was working on something else, and he was like, yeah, I gotta get rid of you, but I'm not gonna break up with you. You're gonna break up with me, and that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna. That's you. If you wanna go, you could go. But yeah, I got some new works in place, and you delaying progress. So go pack up, and guess what? And that was I was very distraught, because I'm like, yeah, I broke up with him, and he's gonna like come to his senses, he's gonna miss me, and he's gonna call me, and he's gonna like see how I'm going and stuff. He's gonna care, and he's gonna like, you know, come back. And I saw him posted up with his new girlfriend, and I was hurt. I was very hurt, but I felt like that was a lesson that needed to be learned. Because like now, that man could be posted up with Beyonce, I would not care. Any of these men could do whatever they want, I would not care. Any man could do whatever they want, I would not care. No man can make me jealous in this life again. Because you know why? Like before, all I wanted was a Valentine, and now I do not care. And it's like I got like 4, not to be boastful, but like I got a few offers, and I was very uninterested. I ended up blocking them just because I do not feel like leaving the house, because I rather enjoy my Valentine's Day by myself. I made plans with me, and I just feel like I would not have as much fun with them as I would by myself. So yeah, I came full circle, and you gonna come full circle too. Everybody is part of growing up, okay, and learning to be by yourself. Now I just love being by myself. I don't need nobody else ever again in life. I'm sorry, but I have you guys, and you guys have me, and we can spend Valentine's Day together. It's alright. It's okay. But yeah, that's it. Learn from my mistakes. See you later. Bye.